Troy Landry is among the most well-known cast members of Swamp People. Troy has been alligator hunting since the creation of the show, and throughout the last 8 years, the public has been quite supportive of him. Although Troy seems happy on the program, the sad truth is that he had to overcome many obstacles and go through a lot of growth in himself before he could be in his current rich position. Swamp People would not be the same without Troy Landry, and his story is quite strange. In today's video, let's find what unexpected tragic accident happened to Troy Landry. Let's get started. On June 9, 1960, Troy was born in Louisiana. His family consisted of lumberjacks, crocodile hunters, shrimpers, trappers, and sellers of moss. He is the 6th generation to own and control the business that captures alligators. Troy felt it only fitting to carry on the hunting legacy, as his family had taught him how to do so. His parents are the ideal married couple for anybody hoping to spend a lifetime together. Troy Landry's famous programs sometimes included appearances from his mother and father. On the program, he sometimes collaborates with his brother Guy. Holden Landry, his nephew, is a deckhand for his cousin Chase Landry. From what we've seen on TV, Troy Landry, the Lord of the Swamp, is a courageous and adventurous guy. Off-screen, however, he's a kind guy and a spouse. At the age of hardly 21, Troy Landry married Bernita Landry. The couple gets married in September 1981 and is lucky to have 3 kids. From his boat, hunter Troy Landry fishes, hunts, and sells meat. For now, Landry lives with his family in a house he fashioned out of wood. It's also their ideal home. Bernita Landry is teacher and the wife of Troy Landry. Both his professional alligator hunting career and his work in the commercial fish industry were influenced by his early existence. When he was younger, his family would go him alligator hunting. Meanwhile, he learned about the creatures that live in the swamps of the Louisiana River Basin. He founded his own commercial fishing business in 1992, and he has been running it profitably ever since. Landry picked and sold crabs as his business. Every year, he harvests 5 to 6 million pounds of crabs. Every year, in the 30 days before the alligator season begins, Landry races his boat and rifle around the swamp while laying baits. He's the deadliest alligator hunter in Louisiana because of his vast knowledge of the swamp area. Troy Landry has not been seen on Swamp People since the 12th season of the television series. His fans are starting to wonder where he's been hiding. These worries have led some fans to speculate that the star from Swamp People is dealing with a variety of health problems. Some have speculated that familial issues may have caused Brandon Landry's death after hearing of his death. Many death rumors about members of the Swamp People cast have surfaced as a result of various incidents. There are still unsolved queries regarding the others, even if some of them are no longer with us. In any event, Troy Landry has had a difficult few weeks and has recently been out of the spotlight. Our favorite Swamp People member, Troy Landry, has definitely had back issues for a very long time. Before the doctor told Troy Landry that age-related degeneration-related disc swelling was the cause of the issue and that surgery was planned, Landry made many visits to the hospital in November 2021. Troy Landry was diagnosed with prostate cancer a second time in June 2022. Many speculated that his days of gator hunting would be permanently over due to the operation, the necessity for rehabilitation, and the chance that he won't be able to resume his usual lifestyle. We'll learn more about the Troy Landry and his problems at the end of today's video. On the 19th of November in 2021, Jacob Landry announced that his father, Troy Landry, will have back surgery on November 21 of the same year. For a period, Troy supposedly had a disc abnormality. The discomfort has become worse. Therefore, the doctor has decided that surgery is the best feasible preference. When the spinal discs between the vertebrae are compressed, the condition is referred to as disc bulging. A herniated disc, which may result from a bulging disc, is a dangerous and painful disease that can compress and irreparably damage the nerves, causing discomfort, numbness, and even death. Troy reports that his 2021 surgery went well. The second biggest cause of death from cancer in males is prostate cancer. Troy Landry was reportedly treated prostate cancer in 2022. Troy Landry said that he was recovering from a prostate operation. Many of Landry's admirers learned of his cancer diagnosis for the first time when he said in the message that the sickness had taken over his prostate. Internet and social media users often start new rumors out of nowhere. The death of Brandon Landry has been reported recently. Brandon became a cast member of Swamp People in 2012. He made 22 episode appearances up till 2023. Although Brandon doesn't hunt alligators for a living, he sometimes does so out of familial ties and a little level of energy. He primarily helped his younger brothers Chase and Jacob Landry, as well as his stepfather Troy Landry, while they went alligator hunting. Brandon sometimes goes on trips with them, but he hasn't been a member of the initiative since 2014. Now, where is Troy Landry? Troy Landry spoke about his current way of life. Troy and his spouse then bought a new house. The Landry family feels satisfied with their progress. After spending the first 30 years of their marriage in a travel trailer, they were happy in their new home. Troy reportedly has a $6 million net worth. He and Bernita really like having their 3 extremely cute grandkids stay in their tastefully furnished, comfortable home when their sons' families visit. The star of Swamp People pointed out the challenges of alligator hunting. Depicting alligator hunting in Swamp People is a challenging work. Seasoned experts like Troy Landry, who has defeated hundreds of alligators, they can typically catch large reptiles with ease. The true issue will be knowing what to do and when to do it in order to make the most of the 30-day hunting season. The number of tags each licensed hunter receives each year is much less. You won't be able to identify that we fished in a certain place after you ride your boat by it to conclude the 30-day period. It's incredible how many alligators have been seen. Troy Landry stated, "Troy Landry must not have come here. There's no bigger fear than the enormous saltwater crocodile seen on Swamp People. But it might be disastrous if you undervalue them." In fact, Troy Landry claims that the show's success was largely due to the risk that came with his line of work.